In this video, I will speak about the most important concept when shooting with your Fuji camera. The most important concept of shooting and filming with this camera and with every other camera, this is really know the strengths of the device you are using. For me, the X100V and also X106 shines in capturing every moment because you have it with you. You often find yourself in a situation where something happens, some moody scenery is happening in front of you, and you would never brought another camera, but you have your X100V or 6 with you to capture that. And I think it's really important to embrace this advantage what you got with your X106 because you maybe could capture it better or brighter or more colorful with other cameras, but if you don't have it with you, you can't. Also, a strength would be you have a really fast lens. f2 is a really good lowest aperture number, and embrace that. Maybe play with some shadow depth of field and also with some foreground elements. Another advantage is the film simulations. Also embrace this, you wouldn't get with any other camera. Try out some different film recipes. This brings me also to a really big advantage of this camera. The community around the X100 camera is so big, and this is the best example of me talking for like 2 hours in total about just settings and stuff like this with this camera. And you get some new footage and new recipes, recipes got created. You have multiple sources where people all around the world experiment with the same camera, and this is, I think, really one of the coolest things. When you got this camera, you also got access to a really cool community, and also the look and feel of the camera that just makes you want to use it. So it's a cool accessoire even if you don't shoot it. No, just kidding. But you have joy of bringing this everywhere you want to go. Everybody wants to have it in the hands and test out, which is just cool to use and cool to bring. And also embrace if you got some new camera strap, if you got some new thumb grip. As long as it makes you go out and shoot more and try out more stuff and maybe bring it to this weekend trip, I think it's worth the invest. And the last but not least advantage of this camera, you have an internal flash. With which other camera do you have that? And it's even a good one, you can dial it in your settings. And this gives you this point and shoot aesthetic, which you otherwise get with vintage film cameras. And you can also take this camera and put it in every hand, and if you have it on auto, all the shots would turn out somewhat cool. And I think if it's 2026 and you are using your X106, it's a good time to be alive. And if you want to know what recipe and what settings I'm using, check out this video.